Hey family, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gabby Mack. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to my channel again. And today we are continuing the new series that I just started called The Move. So we are getting to know a bunch of African entrepreneurs, trying to figure out their whole journey, how they got here to the States, and what's their plans for going back home to the motherland, Africa. Whether they're going to start businesses, they're going to build homes, they're going to retire there. We want to know everything. I know a lot of people are interested in moving back to Africa, but we want to really know the real deal as to why people do want to move and why they don't want to move. So if you're ready for this journey that I'm about to take apart, please join me. Today I'm here in Kansas City, and I'm here at Uzuri Closet, and I'm going to meet the owners of this new establishment, and I'm very excited to talk to them. I actually know them, so but I'm really proud to see what they are doing here. This is the first African print store here in Kansas City, so we're going to take a look at the store, and then we're going to get to know the owners behind this store. So let's get the move. Alright guys, so we are here with the owners of Uzuri Closet. I am super proud of these two ladies. They are the first to open an African print store here in Kansas City, and I know you guys are proud of yourselves.
Oh yeah.
You guys are doing the thing. So introduce yourself and let the people know you.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Melanie Fu. I am the co-owner of Uzuri Closets.
And I'm Laura, so awesome. I'm also co-owner of Uzuri Closet.
Alright, so where are you ladies from in terms of Africa?
Oh, West Africa, Cameroon.
Yeah, same
thing.
So, yeah,
okay,
same
so
thing.
we have
religious.
Okay, so we have Cameroon in the house. I know Cameroon, they kind of have like a split between like the French side and then like, you know, so where are you guys from in terms of that?
We're on the Anglophone side.
Okay.
Yeah, both from the English side.
Okay, alright, sounds good. So when did you guys come here to America?
I came here in 2009.
So how old were you?
I was like 10, turning 11.
Okay, so you came when you were little. Okay.
I guess we came at almost the same ages. I came in 2003. Okay. I was 11.
Okay.
Different time frames, but
no, I think that's a pretty good time to, you know,
Yeah.
come here into America. You're like middle school age, going into high school. You kind of experience a little bit of everything. So have you guys always been in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, you have. Okay.
I haven't. I used to live in Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, I came in 2003, been in Maryland until 2016 that I moved here.
I know people are probably wondering, why Kansas? Like, it's in the middle of nowhere. Why this place?
Honestly, I only came here because of a job.
Okay, so work brought
That
you
was
here.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only because of work, and the whole time I'm saying to myself, I'll be here for 2 years and I'll go back.
And you got stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then for you came immediately and your family was already here.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, I know a lot of people ask me that question, like, what's in Kansas City? Are there Africans here? Like, what's going on?
I mean,
and I'm like,
what about, how did you end up here?
that's another story for another day. I mean, for me, it was my mom that brought me here, of course. But yeah, as you can see, I didn't stay for long. I mean, I stayed a little bit. I kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
I still kind of have ties here, so it makes me always want to come back. And I'm seeing that there are a lot of Africans, you know, doing stuff here, and that like what you guys are doing, and that's what brought me back to like, you know, try to get some people here, talk to some, you know, Africans and stuff. So yeah, so I mean, okay, so you guys from Cameroon, you've been here for a while, so you kind of have been embedded in the American system.
Yeah.
You know, do you guys go back home often?
No. I've never been back since I came, but hopefully this year we'll go back, but we'll see.
This year?
We're trying to go back this year.
And what about you? Have you been back since you came?
Yeah, I went in 2015. Like when Uzuri Closet was started.
Okay.
I had to go there to meet like the local supplier.
Oh, okay.
What do you say that? Tailors and whatnot. Yeah, because I couldn't sew, so they were making my items.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I went there.
All right, so you guys don't really go back much, but let's not jump too much into Africa. Okay, so let's talk about the store. So how did the Uzuri Closet come about?
Oh, okay. I know I said I've said it so many times. So Uzuri Closet, I had this event that I needed to attend, and during that time, it was 2014. Like looking for African print clothing is like looking for needle in a haystack.
Yes.
You can't find anything. Yeah, so even after looking online and trying to just go to stores, I couldn't find anything. And my friend told me to just go ahead and make my own clothes. And from then on, it just led to like, oh, what if I can actually make the clothes for other people because there's a scarcity for it. And that's just how the idea was born. Yeah.
And how did you get into it, Laura?
When she moved to Kansas City, she saw a jacket that I made, and she was like, "Oh, I have to work with her." So then she was like asking me to join her, but I wasn't like sure about the whole thing because I was just in high school. I'm still in high school, so I'm like, you want me to open a business with you? So I was like, oh, let me think about it. But then eventually I was like, who could it hurt? So then that's how I came
Okay,
to
so
picture.
you were designing yourself, sewing yourself.
It was actually an accident because it was really an accident. So I went into this like sewing class because I thought what we're gonna be doing is like watching movies and like just learning about fashion, not actually sewing.
Okay.
Yeah. So then eventually I ended up liking the class, so I ended up staying all 4 years throughout high school, and then I made this one really nice jacket, like a really nice winter coat.
It's really nice. If you see it, you think she bought it from the store. Wow.
So then that's how I joined HAL.
Nice. No, it's nice. It's nice to hear. You know, there's a lot of people with our visions, but we just, haven't met them yet to kind of help us, But it's nice that you guys, have, brought yourselves together. You saw the need for it. You kind of had, the vision of, putting it together, and you guys came together. It's beautiful to, to see that. Trust me. I tried to sew too many years ago. I wasn't that bad. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't my passion, so I really didn't want to venture too much.
If you don't have the passion, like what you're doing, I can't do it.
So I mean, everybody knows where they need to. I realize that I love talking to people. I love being on the camera. So I'm like, look, let me do that. Let me talk to people.
That's good.
So I mean, it's good. Okay, so the juicy part of this show is to talk about Africa and moving back home and starting businesses. So you guys are establishing yourself here in America by starting a business, and in order for you to go back home to do something, you need to have the money, So you guys are in the process of doing that. Do you see yourself going back home to live, to retire, or to start a business, or even to take a Uzuri Closet back home?
Oh yeah, I definitely want to take a Uzuri Closet back home. And I want to be able to help the community because I know the hospital systems, the school systems are not the best thing. So me starting Uzuri Closet or joining Uzuri Closet, that was one of my biggest goals. I didn't want to have to, I didn't want my people to suffer. I wanted them to I wanted to uplift them in some sense, and that was my way of trying to help them.
It's it's similar thing. It's the same thing. Just like how I've always envisioned Uzuri Closet, having this branch here is just the first. You get what I'm saying? This is something that we want to replicate it literally all around the world. That's the goal that we're trying to hit. No matter how things are right now, we still have that goal.
No,
we're gonna make it.
No, I definitely see you guys doing it because you can see now African print is everywhere. You see it in fashion, you see it in TV, you see it so many places. You go places and you see some person that is not African, but wearing African print.
They rock it everywhere.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful print, and it's nice. You sharing a bit of your culture to other people, so it's really nice to see. Now, I mean, with that being said, we know that there's stuff going back home that sometimes hinder us to want to go back to, kind of help. I don't really know much about what's going on in Cameroon, but do you guys see it? Do you think it's gonna be a smooth process, or you think it's gonna take a lot? Because I talk about Ghana a lot, and we all know people want to go back, start businesses, but a lot of times they're afraid to go back. They feel like they're gonna lose their money. People are gonna jip them, bribe them, and it turns people away, so they don't want to go back. So how is that in Cameroon? Is it kind of the same thing?
I mean, there's been the civil war since 2016 or so. Since 2016, the French against the English side, and it's just been really bad to a point where you would think this is 2022. You would think that maybe
it's slowing down.
It's really not. There's some days that people can't go outside of their house. If you go out, there's a possibility you can die.
That's scary.
So there are these things that's making us especially, I don't know about Laura, but me, I'm just because I have been wanting to go back. As much as we're working with manufacturers in other countries, I want to work with manufacturers in my country. We have this traditional fabrics and stuff. I would like to use it in our designs, but you literally have to go to Cameroon to get it, or find somebody that only gets it from Cameroon. But it's just with the war and everything, I don't see it right now. I think it would take some sort of miracle needs to happen, because it's been 6 years? Has it been 6 years? Yeah, it's
6 years.
been. It's
and
been
they're
6
still at
years.
it.
Yeah.
They're still at it, and I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. And
It's
the president himself is not even helping with this.
He doesn't care.
See, I don't like getting too much into politics, but I was like, when you talk about these things, you gotta have to. You gotta talk about it a little bit. It's
Yeah.
like, what is the government doing? Like, I keep saying, I'm like, Africa should be bigger than what it is. We have too many resources. We have too much talent there for it to not be big. You know, so it's like, what is it gonna take for these leaders to do what they have to do, or what? I mean, at least to the question of what can we do since we're here? We see our home. We see the what's going on back there. So how can we come together and figure out ways to help?
Like how to. Honestly, to say that we can dissolve the situation.
It's impossible.
I don't think.
No, I mean, a lot of people believe
it's
it.
impossible, but I feel like it's a reach. Like it will take a lot of time, because how the whole thing even started was like they wanted to just have everything in French, including like in the courts.
Okay.
Like if you go there, say for example, you go there, you don't speak French, and they're telling you everything in French. How are you gonna defend yourself? You don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
And so the English lawyers, they were like, okay, we have to stand up and do something. So it's just a really bad situation, and I wish there was something we can do to ease that part of it, but I really don't see it right now. As far as like helping people to like get resources and things like that, make sure that maybe they're safe or like have food to eat or water, things like that. I think that's what we can do for now. But to really say that we can help dissolve the whole thing,
It sounds so petty,
it is
like something with languages and stuff. It's like if you manage to have both languages and they've been working for long, why mess it up? Why
It's
change
just
it?
it's greed.
Yeah.
It's really greed.
And it, that greed affects so many countries in Africa, because people come with the mindset, I'm coming to get for myself and my family only, and they don't think about everybody else. I'm like, but it took the people to get you where you are, right?
It's really greed.
So why don't you help them? Like, even what kills me even most is these leaders travel outside of their countries and they see how organized other countries are. Don't you wish that for your own place?
They don't care.
They don't care.
If they have the money to go enjoy somewhere else, they're like, I don't care.
It's so sad.
Our president doesn't even live in Cameroon. He lives somewhere else.
How do you not live in the own country you govern?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's really, really sad. It's really sad, and a lot of people believe like they need to get rid of all these old leaders, and I don't know. We need somebody. I don't know what it is, but
Something needs to happen.
something definitely. I mean, I know, like you're saying, we can't really do so much, but we can try our best to, like the resources
bits
that
here
little
and
bit
there.
you can do. But that's scary because you would want to go back home and make a difference, do something. Bring your your future kids and stuff. Send them back home to see where they're from. And you're in fear going back home. That's sad.
That's
That's
the
really
problem.
sad. Oh, I hate talking about that. No, I really do, because
It's so draining,
it is.
right?
It
So
is.
draining.
I mean, these are some of the topics that kind of got me to start this series anyway. Because I kind of want to just kind of hear from other African, see what's going on in their countries. What's their thoughts about going back home? I mean, many years we had leaders who thought of putting Africa all together. Make Africa united.
Like a one.
Like one. Can you imagine? I mean, I feel like we would be so much stronger, but instead of having one leaders, have groups of leaders come together and help govern the place. It would have been so much better. We would have been able to preserve a lot of the stuff that we have, resources and things, and people won't just be able to just jip us just like that,
Like,
But too many people, too many people want to be. I want to be the only one to be in charge.
What is that thing called? Pride.
It really is. No, when it comes down to it, it's pride, and it's sad because it's affecting so many people, till today. And it's like you're saying, like it's 2022. Why are we still in war?
Come on. Makes no sense.
Over, and kids probably can't go to school. They're afraid to walk outside.
Kids can't go to school.
That's sad. That's really, really sad. Let's get away from that. All right. So so Uzuri Closet, it's fresh on the block, y'all. We just opened in Oak Park Mall.
Yes.
So, where do you guys see yourself in the next 2 to 5 years?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it.
I thought about it.
Go ahead, Laura.
Well, for me personally, I want to have like another location by the end of the year, because at the rate at which we're growing, I feel like it's definitely possible. So like in the next 5 years, I want to be like in Maryland, Texas for sure, Atlanta, like places like that where it's growing and there's like a lot of African population.
So the African hub spots is where you want to target. No, that would make a lot of sense. Even LA, you know.
Yeah, even LA too.
Yeah,
No.
for sure.
That's great. That's absolutely amazing. I see you guys. I mean, the way the setup, everything you guys done, you're envisioning, you're doing do it big. I say do it big or go home. That's it.
Exactly.
Honestly,
You know?
that was the thought in our mind when we were putting it together. Because when we go to the store and we see two different things, we're like, do we want to compromise and get this? It could be okay, or do we want to just go all out and get what's going to look great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to attract people. So you guys have done an absolutely great job here.
Thank
I
you.
love what you guys.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for the opening, but I was watching online. I want to see. No, it was beautiful. It was actually really beautiful to see so many people come in and
It was packed.
support. Yes, I
Yeah.
saw that. It was really packed. So that's great. You guys are doing the thing. Keep it up. Keep it up. I will leave all the details for Uzuri Closet for you guys. You guys can check out their website. They also take custom orders as well, right?
We do.
So so they take custom orders as well. So that's absolutely amazing. Because myself, I will be doing something. You know? So when you guys see me with Uzuri Closet, y'all know where to. So thank you guys for taking the opportunity to talk to me.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys, succeed in every way possible and continue to grow. And I appreciate you ladies for what you guys are doing. You're definitely exposing Africa to another level. So it's important to see. I mean, sometimes we see some of our prints in like a random H&M or Forever 21 and we're like, what's this? It's just like,
okay, you're trying, but
It's not it.
Yeah.
it's not it. Let's get it from the source.
Yeah.
This is the source. So you guys, if you're looking for something,
Yep.
hit up
Come
Uzuri
see us.
Closets. Even if you're not in Kansas City, check their website and you can get your orders made. So thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And I will see you guys on the next episode of The Move. Bye.